Now, think of like TikTok and making TikToks. That one with the cop kneeling forward. What gave you
Oh,
the
yeah.
idea behind that one? I saw one of my buddies, Brutax, duet it, and I was dead. Or not, I was dead.
It's like pretty much the same with like any TikTok that blows up. There's not a huge amount of thought behind it. It's like I'm just scrolling through, just trying to find some ideas, and I don't know if I was led to it by somebody else, but I know I definitely wasn't the first one to look at that video and get a funny kind of
Yeah.
thought from that. There were a few people actually. The cop, he turned off his comments in that video before I'd even duetted it, because so many people were pointing out to him that actually that wasn't Jesus in the photo, that was Charles Manson. It was like the actual picture of Jesus that he'd used was originally from what was a troll kind of picture. I think it was originally from what somebody had done to make it look like Jesus was watching over Donald Trump. But the actual hidden joke in it was the face was actually Charles Manson. And that was the photo he'd used, which kind of he unintentionally did that. He meant it like an actual proper sort of good-hearted sort of thing, but yeah, a couple of people had mentioned that it looked like he was giving Jesus something, and so I kind of, it was a random idea, just sort of cut away from that, just zip, random idea. It was in like one take, put it out there, and yeah,
Boom.
last night I think it was officially it hit 1 million likes. Because people, it's pissing so many people off, and they're getting so outraged, sharing it and commenting on it, telling people to go report me and everything. I was like, you guys are pushing my content out further. And I literally commented on there like a couple of days ago. I think it was saying, you guys keep getting angry and commenting on my stuff. You're gonna push it to 1 million. And, they did. I keep looking down the actual sound every now and then, all the people reacting to it. Some of the actual like people laugh reacting. I have been brilliant. I think Lycan Country was one I actually started following afterwards eventually. But yeah, even like looking through some of the people, I'm enjoying it, not being horrible, but then some of them are getting nasty comments at them. You shouldn't be laughing at this. And I've occasionally gone some of them just in the comments, kind of surprising the creator a little bit, just to comment at the hate they're getting, saying, I was the one who had the idea. If you want to send hate, you took it my way. Don't send it to them. They don't deserve it.
Yeah, the people reacting don't deserve it. Man,
No.
TikTok and like just people in general hating and not understanding, like, hey, you're not me and I'm not you. What I did is not going to affect you. So go that way and out. Bye-bye. But they don't understand. They don't have that concept. They're like, oh, I have to say something to interject so someone interacts with me. So I have to interact again and yet watch it again. Oh, no.
But like, I honestly, like, a lot of people have been wondering, like, oh, how do you deal with so much hate? It's like, well, honestly, like, because like, you see the second one I did with the two girls?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, basically, because I couldn't help but notice, like, they're saying, like, oh, this is disrespectful. And I'm kind of thinking, but what is disrespectful about it as such? It's like, you're the one kind of making the assumption of that. But then a lot of them were saying, like, oh, but you've made out that Jesus was gay. Like, oh, I see. Okay. So then I found like another video of the two girls like doing the same thing. And I thought, okay, let's put this to the test then, shall we? Let's see if I do the exact same joke, the exact same audio, everything. Let's see what the reaction is. Some people were still annoyed, but it didn't get anywhere near the kind of response that the first one did. Like, yeah, just as I thought. So
yep.
I gotta take pride in the outrage, of course, in that case.
Yep. You did great on that. You made a point because like everyone should live their life how they want to live if it's not affecting you.
Yeah. It's like Sacha Baron Cohen said something in an interview once. Like he spent like his career basically highlighting bigotry in people and all sorts of things. It was like with Borat, he highlighted a lot of like bigotry of different people. The Bruno, he points the same thing out as well, where he basically, I think he nearly started a riot because of his activity with Bruno. And I'm not exactly on his level with that kind of thing, but I kind of get it with like that in general, because I just think, yeah, it's point. Like, my content in general tends to highlight people's sort of bigoted sort of ideologies and stuff. and they say, "Oh, this is offensive to Christians." Well, no, half my followers are Christians, so you go tell them what's offensive about this video here.
Right.
It's like, but he's saying that Jesus was gay. It's like, well, I don't even believe in Jesus myself. Like, I don't care what his sexuality was. Like, it's like Jesus would not support LGBTQ. Like,
have you spoke to Jesus yourself? If
like,
you have not, shut the fuck up.
One thing, like, one of my followers actually fairly recently pointed out was that because, like, a lot of these people say, like, oh, Jesus wasn't sexual, you're making him out to be sexual. Okay, so you're saying that he was asexual, so therefore he was an LGBTQ member.
Right. Right. Yep.
Digging your own hole with that one.
Yep. Dark Demon Official. Hello, that video had me laughing for days. And Marguerite Williams says hello to both of us. Hello, Marguerite, again. And Kaji Shuto Art, good friend of mine. Hopefully you're having a beautiful day. Didn't you make a video about turning a different cheek? LOL. Did you?
Me, sorry.
Yeah.
Turning a different cheek. I don't think I said those words specifically. I've kind of usually kind of put that point in my own sort of phrases, but I mean, yeah. A lot of these people, like, they tend to sort of like cherry pick parts in the Bible. Says, "Oh no, the Bible says I can judge rightfully." It's like, no, the entire the Bible, like, it's a compilation of different books, but ideally, it literally says, "Judge not, lest ye be judged yourself," or "Judge not, for you will be judged in the same way for the way you judge." But then they find another verse or two that says, "Oh no, I can."
Oh,
judge
I know.
right."
Then, like, the whole, like, loop around and, like, this says this says this all. The Bible's all about interpretation.
Yeah.
But at the same point, like, the rule of thumb is don't be an ass to everyone else, regardless. And thank you for that follow, Cassandra3216. Not much here to... You're here to support your buddy, Scott? Hell yeah. And it's Cassandra3216. I don't know if you know that person.
I think I do, yeah. It's the numbers, not specifically, but if it's the one I'm thinking of, yeah.
Okay, let's see if you got your memory right. So state something that you know that this person has said or done. And how you know this person.
I mean, she's been a follower of mine for quite some time. There's like two main Cassandras that come into my Twitch. One who's actually in the country and one that isn't. And I'm assuming this is the one that isn't.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Did Scotty get that right, Cassandra? Blood Vixen. He knows more about the Bible than most of the Christians hating on him.
I mean, typically, a lot of the Christians that, like, get angry at me, that they probably didn't read the Bible at all.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, they say, like, have you read the Bible? It's like, well,
which version? I mean, yeah, it's Cassandra Wachowski.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay.
I couldn't think the surname from the top of my head, but yeah, I've got her on Facebook as well. Anyway, so yeah.
And you were right. The one not from where you're at.
Yeah.
He nailed it. Yes, he wins a prize.